Hello guys, welcome to Code with Med. So today we are going to solve the problem count increasing subsequences. So what we need to do in this question, let's read out the problem statement. So we are given an array of digits, okay, whose value lies from 0 to 9, okay, as we know. Okay, the task is to count all the subsequences possible in the array such that in each subsequence every digit is greater than its previous digit in the subsequence. Okay, so what we need to do is that we need to find the number of subsequences. Okay, we are given an array and we need to find the number of subsequences in which the digit previous then the digit which is previous to the current digit. Okay, like we have found a subsequence from an array from the given array. Okay, and we have found a subsequence and in that subsequence, like every previous element should be less than the current element. Okay, yeah, so we need to find the number of subsequences that we can yeah calculate. Okay, we can have in that array, we can have it in, yeah. So first we need to keep in mind that every subsequence of size 1 will be counted. Okay, yeah, will be counted. So this is the base condition. Yeah, so now this question seems to be of dynamic programming type. Yeah, okay. So now let's move further toward the examples. So now let's see the first example that we are given. We are given an array 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have total of 15. We have total of 15 subsequences, and how, like we are having subsequence 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, okay, like this. Yeah, so how we came to this conclusion, like in dynamic programming, what we need to do is that we need to find out smaller responses. Like we need to find out answer for the small subset, then we will proceed forward to the bigger subset, right? Okay, I hope you understood what I want to say. Okay, let's move toward the second. Okay, so we are having an array. We are given an array 4, 3, 6, 5. Okay, so in this we are having 8 subsequences, like 8 subsequences. Yeah, so 8 subsequences like 4 comma 6. Yeah, so 4, 3, 6, 5, 4 comma 6, 4 comma 5, 3 comma 6, 3 comma 5. Okay. So now let's come to the solving part. So what I'm thinking is that, like uh, we need to we need to maintain an DP. Okay, we need to maintain a DP of size 10. Okay, which will find the number of times a digit is occurred, like number of times digit 1 has occurred up to the point on which we are finding our answer. Okay, like we are given the array 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so uh, for 1, 2, 3, and 4, so in DP we will find our answer for each and every step. Okay, so for each and every steps, at each and every step we need to find the answer. So what we need to do is that when we will move toward the first element of the array, like that is 1, and we will calculate our answer at this, that is which will be equals to 1. Okay, and when we will be at 2, we will be finding our answer for 2. So what will be the answer for the second element? Like we have seen that 2 is greater than 1. Okay, 2 is greater than 1. So what we'll do is that we will check out how many digits, okay, how many digits which has been encountered earlier in the array. Okay, how many digits which have been encountered earlier in the array before the current digit. Okay, before the current digit. So we need to find out how many numbers of how many numbers of smaller digits have been encountered earlier than current digit. Okay, so yeah, so we have answer. So firstly we will be having our answer 1. Okay, why is that so? This is because 2 will be already included, as I have already said that the subsequence of size 1 will always be our answer, which will always be present in our answer. So we will be having 1 as our base condition. Okay, so we will add 1 plus 1. Okay, 1 plus 1 here. Okay, so why 1? I have added 1 because when I reach the point 2, okay, when I reach the index number 1, so we are having the element 2. We are having the element 2, and we need to count how many number of digits that have already been encountered in the array, uh, which whose digits value should be less than 2. So I came to a point that only one has encountered, and its dp of 1 contains answer 1. So that's why I have added 1 to dp of 2. Okay, 1 to dp of 2. So up to this point, what will be our answer? Our answer will be so here I want to say that, like, as we have reached the point 2, we need to be clear that up to the point 2 we will be having our two answers. The first one will be uh, subsequence. The first one will be subsequence 1, sorry, for subsequence 2, and second 1 comma 2. So for total answer we will be adding all the numbers of subsequences, like all all the value of dp digit. Okay, all the value of dp digit, like for up to the point 2, up to the array index 1. Okay, I hope you understand the array index 1. Okay, so our answer will be 1 plus 2. Okay, our answer will be 1 plus 2, that is 3. Okay, 1 plus 2, that is 3. Okay, so our answer will be 1 plus 2, that is 3. So now let's come to 3. Okay, so here what we will be having as our answer. The first should be, like, as I already told you, that 1 should be the base condition, that 3 will always be in our subsequence of size 1 will always be in our answer. So 1 and additional, like, 2, as we have already encountered digit 2. So how many subsequence of digit 2 can be created? Like, so the answer is dp of 2, that is 2 subsequence. Okay, so adding those 2 subsequence, like, if we are going to add 3, if we are going to add 3, like, if we are going to concatenate 3 to those subsequences which can be created by a digit 2, so we will be having uh, more we will be having mm, more subsequence. Okay, so that's why I'm adding 2 here. Then the same things goes for same thing happens for 1. So that's why I am also adding 1. Okay, that's why I'm also adding 1. So here we are having our answer as 4, and then for 4, then for the third index, that is the value 4. So firstly 1, and then plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, plus 1. So this is 2, 3, 4, 8. So for the final value, for the final answer, we will need to add 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 for all the subsequences. Okay, all the subsequences that ends to 1, that ends to 2, that ends to 3, and that ends to 4. So our answer will be 8 plus 4, that is 12. 12 plus 2 12 plus 2 is equals to 14. 14 plus 1 is equals to 15. Okay, so our answer will be 15, that is shown, that is already present here. So same things happens for the second one. Okay, so now let's proceed through the example, given example. 4, okay, 4, 3, 6 and 5. 4, 3, 6 and 5. So firstly, firstly, when we will be encountering 4, so we will be having our answer as 1. Okay, so because only one subsequence will be there as our final answer. Okay, now when we'll be coming to the part of 3, so how many digits less than 3 has already been encountered? Okay, so 0. So that's why we will be having our answer only as base condition 1. Okay, so yeah, base condition 1. Then we will be having 6. So how many digits less than 6 have already been encountered? So first we will write 1 as the base condition, then 4 have encountered. So dp of 4 is equals to 1. Okay, like, yeah, so uh, that means only one subsequence that ends to 4, can be created. So if we concatenate 6 to those subsequences, uh, then we will be having those subsequences in our 6. Then we will count those subsequences in our dp of 6. Okay, so we will be adding 1 here too, and then we found that 3 is also present. So we'll be adding 1, 2. Okay, so the final answer is here. Final answer is 3, and then we will be having 5. So how many? So like, one for the base condition, and then one for 3. Sorry, one for 4, then one for 4, one for 3, and one for 4. Okay, so here 3. So 3 plus, our final answer will be 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1. So the answer is 8. So as shown here. Okay, output is 8. So let's come to the coding part. Okay, let's come to the coding part. Okay, so let me increase the size. Yeah, so okay, so int t, scene t, y, t minus minus, these are for base conditions. Int n, scene n, for int arr n, for int I is equals to 0, I should be less than n, I plus plus, scene arr I. Okay, scene arr I, and we need to maintain a dp, int dp. So yeah, so long dp. Okay, so long dp of 10. So for int I is equals to 0, I should be less than n, I plus plus. So the solution that I have discussed to you is of time complexity on. Okay, so linear time complexity. So for okay, so dp of arr I. So firstly I need to declare firstly I need to hmm, declare 0 for each and every index. Okay, at each and every index. So dp of arr I is equals to plus is equals to 1. Okay, plus is equals to 1. Then what I need to do next is to iterate over all the digits less than arr I. Okay, then j plus plus. Yeah, so j plus plus, dp of arr I plus is equals to dp of j. Okay, so dp of j. Yeah, so okay, so now our answer will be long answer is equal to 0. For int I is equals to 0, I should be less than 10, I plus plus. Okay, I plus plus, then answer plus is equals to dp of I. Okay, then let's print our answer slash I, compile and run. Okay, so let's check out whether our answer is correct or not. Okay, now let's submit our answer. So our answer is correct. So if you like the video, then please click on the like button and subscribe our channel, and please ask doubt. If you are having any doubt, then please ask in the comment section, and also share our video if anyone needs it, okay, or promote our video. Okay, thank you guys, stay with us and stay safe. Thank you.